measurement. This is a stunning outcome. The world watching tonight. Donald Trump, unconventional in his method, unconventional in his campaign in every way. A man who speaks his mind, who is beyond arrogance, ego as big as Asia, and certainly not backing down to anyone. Telling the American people that the only special interest he had was you, the voter. Not bought and paid for, funded his own campaign in many respects, and really didn't have the ground game that other Republican candidates have had in history. He broke history tonight. Winning the state of Michigan, if that's the way it comes out, is just, that breaks a 20-year process. Simone?
Right, so we had an update in Pennsylvania again, so we're going to take that full. We said that the precincts had gone down. Now they're back up. 99.66% of precincts reported in Pennsylvania. That gives him the 20. Look at this, 75,000 votes separate the two. So he has definitely won Pennsylvania. He definitely, at this point, has 276 electoral votes, and it could get a lot higher.
There's a lot of red on that map. This isn't just one or two or a dozen districts across America that decided this election. This is a statement that the country has to change, that Washington has to work. The man who says he will drain the swamp, the man who says he'll give tax cuts to middle-class families like they've never seen before, that he will embark on trade deals that will help American workers, that he will not take any kind of refugees to the point where we have seen refugees come into the United States, that he will build a wall with Mexico. Apparently, the majority of the American people are okay with this. This is a changing night in American politics and a real shift for this country. And the question now goes to, globally, how will it be received? Number one, the Middle East. The big player there, Russia. No question about it. What do we do with Syria? What is the relationship going to be with Israel? And will Donald Trump cozy up to the Saudis and continue to sell them arms? What kind of relationship will we have with Turkey? Will he be involved in the war in Yemen? Or will Donald Trump, who has talked about the trillions of dollars that we have lost in our treasury because we've been doing international intervention, will he disengage? And that's a very fair question at this hour. Will Donald Trump really exit from NATO and say we're not paying the bill anymore? Will he go make a new trade deal with the UK now that Brexit has taken place? What kind of protection is he going to give South Korea with the North Korea leader continually testing nuclear weapons? And China. It is Donald Trump who has constantly blamed China for the demise of our working class in this country. What's going to happen with the Trans-Pacific Partnership? Are we really going to say no to that when other nations have said yes? This is a defining moment in global history. That's what this is, a defining moment in global history, that America is willing to turn the page and possibly isolate itself from the rest of the world. Very scary. The next speech that Donald Trump gives to the world will be one of the most important speeches in the history of the world. Because there have been a changing of the guard in the past, but certainly not with the equation of nuclear weapons the way they are today. I hope that Donald Trump realizes the severity of this, and cooler heads will prevail, and he will move forward and reach out to Vladimir Putin and say we can be friends and work on so many different levels. That he will tell NATO that we will find a way to make sure that you are protected, that we'll find a way to smooth the waters of the Middle East. Will Donald Trump be for regime change in Syria? Will he even meet with Assad? Will he have the same terrorist list as the Bush administration did? Or will he continue the drone attacks that killed innocent people across the world, which has been promulgated by the Obama administration? It is an amazing night. And I know that there are a lot of Americans out there tonight who are scared, who are nervous, who don't know how to respond to this. And I ask you as an American tonight, have faith. Have faith that we will overcome and our country will be great. And maybe this is a message to those who work in Washington on behalf of the people, that you will finally stop being a whore to the corporate world and a whore to the special interest money and do what the people want in this country. It is amazing.
And I think
simply amazing.